my god, I believe in zodiac signs. Does that count?
Sure.
Oh my god. Astrology is 100% real. I'll fight anyone who thinks that that's not true. Okay, so
Okay.
that's a good thing I can do.
So 100% real. So you'd be like 100% there at the very top?
100%.
Okay. You can move that little arrow to indicate where you're at currently. Gotcha. So, and the zodiac signs are real and true for pretty much everybody,
Yes.
no matter what they believe?
Yes.
Okay. And
What's your sign?
I think I'm born in May. I was born in May, so I don't know what
I'm born
that
in
is.
January, so I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Alana, look up May zodiac. We'll find out for you.
Okay. So, currently 100%. And what gets you to such high confidence? What's the main reason why?
Okay, so like anytime I like meet someone or if I'm like dating someone, I'll like look up their zodiac sign and like read about it, and it's almost always like 100% true, like accurately reflects that person, even if there's like multiple people. So like I'm a Capricorn and my mom and dad are both also Capricorns, and literally all of us have the exact same personality. Everything that our zodiac says we fight about. We get into like the types of arguments they predict. It's just like 100% true. And like my best friend's a Gemini, and like that fits her. And like my ex-boyfriend, like if I didn't know like what he was gonna act like that day or like what was going on in his life, I'd read his zodiac and it was like always true. And he's a Scorpio.
Wow.
Jen, oh, it's not loading.
Sorry, let's set the timer. And so this is kind of like personal experience. You've seen the zodiac signs, and you've seen how they relate to the people you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a way to test this belief to see if it's actually real or not? What's something you could learn or find out to possibly change your confidence about it?
I mean, I would probably have to meet someone whose zodiac like didn't align with their personality at all. But that's never happened.
Okay. So where do you find your zodiac signs?
You look them up.
Yeah, you
So,
look them up where?
Yeah. You look them up online. So like it's not exactly month by month. So like I'm in January. So like I'm a Capricorn. I was born in January, but like the Capricorn zodiac starts about like the third week of December and then extends into January. So it's like a little bit offset.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a list of a bunch of things about people.
Yeah. It'll
that-
say like what
that
their
are updated.
personality is like. It'll say like what they dislike, their career trajectories, like their strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
It just like basically lists everything about a person.
If the sign connected to those things was removed from that list,
Okay.
and you just had a bunch of little snippets of what people are like, and that was all jumbled up,
Okay.
could you pick yours out
Yes.
consistently?
Yes. Probably.
Okay. If we did that test, and I'm not saying this will happen, but if you failed to pick yours out 9 times out of 10, how would that affect your confidence that it's true?
I mean, it may or it may not, because you have like your sun sign and your moon sign. And some people are cusp zodiacs, which means they're like born between zodiac signs. So like for the most part, they're like pretty accurate, but like depending on like the time of day you were born and like the period within the cycle, you may align with like more than one zodiac. So like if I chose Capricorn consistently and that's my sign, I wouldn't be surprised. But if I got like a similar sign that was near Capricorn, like Sagittarius or something, I would still like strongly believe in zodiacs. Does that make sense?
Okay, so there's some buffer room there.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any sign that if you read it, you would think that's not me at all?
Scorpio.
Okay. If you picked that one a bunch of times in a row, would that have any effect on your confidence?
I mean, the thing is, I just don't think I would, because Scorpios are known for being like very intense. They're like sex crazed. They're very like ambitious and out there. They're low key like snaky. So I don't think I would like pick those like that set of like traits for myself.
Yeah.
And if that happened, like I'd be like very weirded out.
Okay. And so is there any way to tell whether this is not the case at all?
What do you mean?
Is there any way to tell, like, how does this work?
Zodiacs?
Yeah.
So like basically just like based on, I think there's 9 or 10 zodiacs. Maybe there's more, I'm not sure. But basically it's just like from January to December, there's like zodiacs dispersed within that. And then depending on where you're born, that's like the zodiac sign that you have, which connects to like astrology and stuff. Because they're all like different constellations.
Yeah, how
So,
does
like,
that work?
It's like, it depends like which constellation you were born under. So like, actually I don't really know how the math works, or how that works. But it's like somehow related to the stars. And just like when you're born, so like the people born within those periods will all have like the similar like traits.
How does the stars we're born under relate to how we turn out to be trait-wise?
I have no idea. It's just like one of the mysteries of the world. Who knows? Honestly. Maybe it also relates to like, because like the zodiacs in all the summer months can be kind of similar, as well as like all the winter months. So it might just be something that's like bigger than us.
Yeah, could
I
there
have
be an
no
alternate
idea.
explanation for why people people who are born in the same month group in trait-wise? Is that true?
I don't know. There is a reason, I can't think of it.
Like, is there any study that could be done to tell?
No, like loads of people don't believe in astrology. They're like, it's such bullshit. Like it's not real. It's not based in science, and you can't prove it.
Can't
But
prove it.
no one's disproven it to me yet. Does that make sense?
Should we believe things just because they haven't been disproven?
Can't think of something that hasn't been disproven that I could believe.
Like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, leprechauns, fairies?
Yeah, that's like a little out there. I feel like
Have they been disproven?
no.
Should we
Well,
believe
like
them?
fairies, like who's like okay, Loch Ness monster, like okay, I could believe that one. Like that's a little sus. Bigfoot, I don't know much about Bigfoot. Fairies, I don't think there have been like legit like fairy sightings. People that believe in like fairies seriously, unless they're like a little bit like nuts in the head.
Like,
Like as long as it like has some truth and like you've had personal experience with it, that like you have reason to believe it's true, and no one else can like disprove it to you, I think that's fair grounds to believe it.
is that fairgrounds?
I think so. Why wouldn't it be?
Is there? It seems like there could be alternate explanations for why you think it works.
I can't think of any. You can't think of any.
Well, is there any reason to believe it does work?
Yeah.
These zodiac signs.
Wait, what do you mean it does work?
I'm like, we can find evidence for things easily, but it's the evidence that shows it's not true that's hard to find. Like, if things aren't true, we should seek out, at least I think, that evidence so we can see if we're believing in something that's not true.
Okay.
Like, if it wasn't true, zodiac signs, what else would be true?
Yeah.
And we can seek that out and see if that's the case. So I'm not saying it's the case with zodiac signs, but if it wasn't true, what would we expect to be true?
Yeah.
Do we have any idea?
Like other reasons why people born within like the same periods would have similar traits and characteristics.
Yeah. It seems like if it wasn't true, people born in a month would have vastly different traits.
Yeah.
How can we tell that's the case?
You have to like group them all together. Like take a bunch. But
Is that
I'm
data?
trying to think if there's anyone I know who doesn't fit their zodiac sign, and I can't think of a single person.
Should we go off our own? Is our own personal experience with people the best way to tell?
I think so. And maybe you could maybe do like, you have to like get a bunch of people together and then see like, or you could do like a survey and send it to no. You have people put in their like birth month and date so that you know their zodiac sign, and then have them like fill out. No. They should fill out the questionnaire first. They fill out a questionnaire with like a bunch of questions about their personality, right? And then you see which zodiac that best aligns with, and then have them put in their actual birthday at the end of the survey, and then you can see if those two match. And that might be a good way of telling.
Yeah. Has that been done? I wonder.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone cares enough about zodiac signs to like do that. That could be a way that you could like see, because if they put their birthday in first, and they're probably more likely to choose characteristics they already know align with their zodiac, you know, because that's just how the brain works. But if they did it afterwards, you could see if like it's something that people kind of like want, because you know, like if someone tells you like, oh, you're like very calm and like peaceful, like you're ambitious, just such like broad generalizations, you're gonna be like, oh my god, yeah, that's like totally me. You know?
They don't have to necessarily be seeking out to study zodiac. There could be just other people just studying personalities of people. And if we found a reliable source that showed people's personalities vary regardless of when they're born, if we found that data, a lot of it, that was very consistent, would that have any effect on your confidence about this?
I mean, zodiac isn't exactly like personality. It is, but it's more just like your core, like the core of your personality, you know? Like these are like your main traits. This is like who you are. Then like your life experience and stuff might like change a little bit, but that zodiac, those traits are still at your core. So like people could have like a little bit different personalities. Not everything from the zodiac will fit them exactly, but like as a general rule, they will fit into that. But if their personalities were like vastly different, like completely different, then I would be really surprised.
If you had never known about zodiac, could you have known your personality type and traits?
It's hard to say because I've known my zodiac since I was like 5, 6, like kindergarten.
Like if someone else comes up to the table and they've never heard of zodiac, do you think it's likely they could say something about themselves?
Yeah.
That the zodiac would say?
Do you want? Did I see this later? Can you unlock your phone? You could do it now. You could tell me your personality traits, and then I'll read your zodiac traits to you. Do you want to do that?
And if I disagreed with what the zodiac found, what would that have any effect on your confidence about this?
You have to cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see if it'll load.
Yeah.
I don't think there's service though. Oh yeah, there is. Which date were you born?
And even if I agreed, would that demonstrate zodiac signs are real?
Yeah, definitely.
What if you picked one at random and see if I agree or disagree?
Pick a random one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll look up a random zodiac. So now it's not loading again.
Like if you picked 4 or 5 of them and I agreed with all of them, what would that be?
There's no way that would happen because they're all so different.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, some of them share like similar traits, like if they're all within like, you know, like the summer months, the winter months, spring. But in general,
maybe pick one from each season.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't loading. Let me see if my phone will load. I got one on my phone too. Which one am I gonna pick? Okay.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, it's loading.
maybe let's double blind this. Can you read it out?
Do you want to read it? Sure. Okay, so I have.
And don't tell us what it is.
Let me go to the same. Wait, I'm gonna go to the same website for both. Okay.
Okay. So, do you want me to read like strengths and weaknesses?
I think are you gonna describe your personality?
Well, the hypothesis is the one that's from my month should describe me the most accurately. And the hypothesis also is like the other months shouldn't.
Okay.
So let's make a prediction.
So
and
if you
see-
tell me your month, I'll pick yours and 3 others, and I won't tell you which is yours, and you'll tell me
Yeah.
which one you think best describes you.
And let's both see.
Okay.
Let's both see if the one is accurate to us at all,
Okay.
and we'll give like thumbs up or thumbs down.
Okay.
Oh, so like you're gonna read the traits out loud and then we say if that's us or not.
Yeah.
Okay, I follow.
And then you do the next one.
Look, she's so
and try to keep
well-behaved.
it. Try to remember which ones you told us.
Okay.
So, prediction is we should have 1 thumbs up and 3 thumbs down, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Kinda. What if we get
Can we go back? Like, what if, like, okay, that might be me, but then I'm like, later I hear another
No.
one that's more me? Because what if
Then
the.
you'd have to hear all the options before you chose. I think that
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
yeah? So the prediction that would support zodiacs being real
Okay.
is 1 up, 3 down.
Yes.
Anything else would be a prediction that it's not real or less likely to be real.
What if, like, I hear one and I'm like, okay, that, like, is me, but then I hear another one that's more me? I already thumbs it up, so I have to thumbs down the one that's more me?
Well, if it is real, then it should be pretty clear. Couldn't
Okay.
it be?
Okay, I guess. We'll go for it.
Because they
Oh.
each correspond to a different,
Okay, there you go.
right? Am I
Yeah.
reading off every single month?
Just one from each season.
Yeah.
So 4 months.
So, like, a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall.
Okay. So.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
okay, we don't know what these are.
No. Okay.
First one.
The first one, the strengths are reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, and stable.
Okay.
The weaknesses are stubborn, possessive,
Oh.
uncompromising.
I think that's me. I think the first one's me. Okay.
Do you guys want me to read the what they like and what they dislike, or should we just?
Oh, yeah. You should say the likes and dislikes.
So likes are gardening, cooking,
Oh,
music,
God, no.
romance, high quality clothes, working with hands. And the
Oh.
dislikes are sudden changes, complications, insecurity of any kind, or synthetic fabrics.
Okay, I don't know about that one. I thought it was me, but the likes and dislikes are weird.
Alright. So the next one is
So, thumbs up or thumbs down for that one?
Thumbs up. I think that's me.
I'd say, for the most part, thumbs up. Yeah.
the
Okay.
next one is the strengths being progressive, original, independent, humanitarian.
Okay.
The weaknesses are runs from emotional expression,
No.
temperamental, uncompromising, aloof.
Is that a Libra?
Don't tell us.
The likes are
Sounds like a Libra. First one
fun
sounded
with
like Capricorn.
friends.
Wait, what? Sorry. Oh, this is the same. Okay.
The likes. Fun with friends, helping others,
Yeah.
fighting for causes,
This is the Libra.
intellectual conversation, and a good listener. The dislikes are limitations, broken promises, being lonely, dull or boring situations,
Oh.
and people who disagree with them.
Okay.
That seems to match with me pretty well.
No. That one doesn't match well with me.
So 2 thumbs up, one thumbs down.
Yep.
Okay, next.
Next. Alright. Next is creative, or strengths. Passionate, generous, warm-hearted,
Hey, do you want me to call her back? Or is she fine?
cheerful,
Okay.
and humorous.
Wait, can you repeat the first ones again? Sorry.
Creative,
Uh-huh.
passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, and humorous.
I don't know who this is. Is this a summer month? Sorry, don't answer that. I think it's a
The
summer month.
weaknesses: arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy,
Huh.
inflexible.
Hmm.
The likes are theater, taking holidays, being admired, expensive
God.
things, bright colors,
This person sounds like an asshole.
and fun with friends. The dislikes are being ignored, facing difficult reality, and not being treated like a king or queen.
That's not me. Please be
Meh.
her.
Mixed with that.
Mixed. So.
Maybe a down.
No.
I mean, there's a lot that applies. I'd say maybe like 80% apply, actually. So thumbs up, really.
Thumbs up?
Yeah,
He went from a down to an up.
most of it
Okay.
applies.
All right, last one, right?
Mhm.
All right, strengths. Cooperative,
Hmm.
diplomatic,
Hmm.
gracious,
Hmm.
fair-minded,
Mhm.
and social.
Okay.
Weaknesses. Indecisive, avoids confrontations, will carry a grudge,
Mhm.
and self-pity.
This is either Cancer or Aquarius.
Likes harmony,
Mm.
gentleness,
Mhm.
sharing with others, and the outdoors.
Mm.
The dislikes are violence,
Mm.
injustice,
Mm.
loud mouths, and conformity.
Okay. I think it's Cancer or Aquarius. Which side is this? Can I ask that?
No.
No? I usually use astrology.com or horoscope.com. The other ones are a little sus. I don't remember if I chose one of those or not. Yeah, I think the first one was most like me. I think that's going to be my sign. I'm pretty sure.
All of the negative stuff applies.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of this. Wait, like list some of the negative stuff again.
Like, I want to avoid confrontation.
See, I love
I-
confrontation. I love when people try to fight me. If that blossom is my zodiac
I
sign.
dislike violence, for sure. I dislike injustice and loud mouths
I am a
and
loud
conformity. So, mostly applies.
mouth. Okay. So now what?
So it's
Are you gonna tell
that's
us
like
the
4 thumbs
order?
up for me.
No, if you said the third one was a thumbs down.
I-
We
or
went
did I
from down
change
to
my
up.
mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pretty much seems to mostly apply.
Okay, so do I tell you what they are now?
Yeah, what's your prediction?
My for which one each is.
Yeah. Or,
I think the first one is gonna be like a Capricorn or maybe Winter. The thing is, I don't know every zodiac sign like by heart. You know, I only know like my closest friends, and then like my exes.
maybe
So like,
just is there one that most represents you?
oh, I think that's the first one.
The first one?
Yeah, I think so.
I picked all 4 seasons. I'm not even sure I did.
Okay. Do
We'll
you
find
remember
out.
which ones they were?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, what was the first one?
What was the first one?
The first one was Taurus.
What? No way. Okay. That makes sense. No, wait. That makes sense because Taurus and Capricorn are the most compatible. Like, of all the signs, like, Taurus is Capricorn's significant other. So that's not surprising. Okay, next. I definitely
So that's
thought
spring,
if
right?
another one is, yeah, that's May. If another one is Capricorn, I'll be really surprised.
The second one was Aquarius.
Okay, yeah.
What month is that?
February. Like, most February.
So that should have been you, right?
Kind of. It's like Aquarius comes after Capricorn, but I'm born at the very beginning of January. So I'm closer to Sagittarius than Aquarius.
Okay. What was the next one?
The next one was Leo.
What month is that?
That's August. So that's summer.
Okay.
And then the last one, I think I failed this then. The last one is Libra.
Libra is, yeah, summer. But like, no, October. That's like more like fall. Libra's October, right? Yeah, I think I think Libra's October.
So it's like
fall.
two falls,
September.
a winter, and a spring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, August was Leo. That's summer.
No,
It's not August? Leo's August.
Leo's July.
Does it go into August?
So what were your thumbs?
My first one was up and then the other 3 were down. Yeah, I definitely am not. Yeah, I'm definitely not a Leo. And I'm definitely not, what were the other? I'm not an Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius.
So you should have thumbed up the second one.
No, I thumbed up the first one because Taurus and Capricorn are compatible. The second one was Aquarius.
Some are compatible with others.
Yeah.
Are the ones that are in the season compatible with others?
No, you're compatible with the people that are opposite you, usually. Like if you look at like the
Do they
relationships,
both describe the same thing?
no. It's like the signs that are compatible like complement each other. So like if
Well-
one person is like very like aggressive and argumentative and like ambitious, then their complement will be like
Yeah.
very calm and like gracious and like relaxed.
Did you thumbs up something that was opposite you?
What were the Taurus traits?
Taurus was the strengths being reliable, patient,
I am reliable.
devoted, responsible, and stable. The weaknesses being stubborn, possessive, and compromising. They like gardening, cooking, music.
I don't like
romance,
that.
High-quality clothes, working with hands.
I like
dislike
high-quality clothes.
Sudden changes, complications, insecurity of any kind. Synthetic.
Yeah. The personality thingies were like me, but the likes and dislikes were not like me at all. So it was like half right, half not me.
So it seems like there's a bunch of things people can grab onto to confirm that it's real for them,
Yeah.
for everything.
That one should have been you though. The first one wasn't you.
They were all a mixed bag, mostly compatible,
Okay.
which is a sign to me this could be kind of like an ink blot test a bit. You can just read into whatever.
Maybe.
What would definitively show this is not true?
I don't know. I don't think you can show it's not true. How would you show it's not true?
Yeah, so if there's no way to tell if it's not true, should we believe it's true?
In the case of zodiac signs, yeah. For sure.
In the case of believing things that we can't tell if they're not true, would that mean we might be going out through our whole lives believing something that might be not true and having no way to tell?
I mean, yeah, for sure.
How do you feel about
By
that?
believing something that's not true and then wait. I mean, yeah, there are kids that like find out that their like dad isn't the real baby daddy, you know? Like their father's not the
Yeah.
real father.
And there's super reliable ways to tell if that's not true.
Yeah.
But there's no good way to tell?
No, yeah, you can tell. But that's an example of like believing something you think is true. And then you find out it's not true.
For zodiac signs, is there a super obvious, reliable way, consistently reliable way to tell?
No, I don't think so.
And how do you feel about believing in things with that kind of quality?
I mean, in the case of zodiac signs, like, I'll still believe it, you know? Just because, like, for most of my life, it's proven to be true. Like, feeling people's characters out and, like, getting to know them, like, their signs. So I think that for me to stop believing it, I'd have to meet, like, a bunch of people who, like, did not fit their zodiac signs at all. And then I'd stop believing it.
If it's set up in a way where that's impossible to do, like anyone can read any zodiac sign and pretty much go away with most of it being accurate, why should people care about their zodiac sign?
Well, there will always be one that fits you best, you know? It's like when you're taking a multiple choice test and there's like one answer that's way off, one that's like pretty wrong, and then two that are similar, you know? Like let's say it's like what color is the sky? And it's like red, green, aquamarine. And then what's a different shade of blue? Like a teal, turquoise, yeah, and you're like, oh shit, it could be aquamarine, it could be turquoise. Bad example because the sky's not that color, obviously. Or it could be like gray and blue, and you're like, well, shit, sky can be gray or blue, whatever the example is. You know, it's like, yeah, it could be both, but there's always one best answer.
Seems fairly vague.
Yeah, that's how the ACT is. ASAT too, both very vague. That's how it works.
If you found yourself not believing this, like a year from now, what would you miss most about it?
Definitely the predictability. Like just meeting someone and then being able to know everything about them and then knowing how to cater to their personality so that they like you.
Is there an alternate way to do that but without using zodiac signs?
You'd have to get to know them a lot better, you know? You'd have to like spend more time with them.
Why don't you just do that?
Well, sometimes you don't want to spend time with everybody, you know?
Would you be
Like
at
what
risk?
if you are going to have an interview for a job and you know the interviewer's name. So you can look them up and then find their birthday, and then find their star sign and then know how to conduct the interview. It's not like you're going to like hang out with the interviewer and like hike your onion and stuff before your interview, you know?
Is it possible to misjudge someone based on zodiac signs?
I think it'll generally be right. I mean, you might feel like you're a little bit off if they're in like a different mood that day or something. But I think in general, yeah, you can.
And is there any way to tell that's not the case?
I don't think so.
And 100% is the most accurate spot to be for you for this?
Huh?
And 100% is still the most accurate spot to be for this?
Yeah. I can pretty much still believe it's true.
Okay. All right, well, I think that's our time.
Okay.
What was your name again?
Emily.
Emily.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure thing.
I pretty much still believe in zodiac signs. I feel like, what's that? The Dale Carnegie quote? It's like, a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. You know? You heard that quote? No? A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. So if I come into this believing in zodiac signs, I'm probably going to leave believing zodiac signs.
Yeah. Do you care if your beliefs are accurate and true?
Oh, I think they are. Zodiacs?
Okay. Yeah, there's no way to tell.
No. Just getting a feel for people. Was yours Taurus?
Yeah.
May? Yeah? Your sign's Taurus.
Okay. Well,
It's so funny. You don't strike me as a Taurus. Then again, I don't know you very well.
oh well.
How long are you here? All day?
Few more hours, yeah.
Wow. Well, it's a busy place to be.
Yeah.
Alright, enjoy.
Bye, thanks.